He would also not attend any more meetings because he would wait for my mum to die and take everything. He was told then in court by the judge and lawyers, 2 of them, that it would not happen. He laughed, and yeah, that was the last anyone has heard from Elle. My mum passed away this year, not due to cancer, but due to a complication from the cancer. She had a tumor rupture and it caused an upper gastro bleed. She died in my arms. There was nothing I could do for her. I was diagnosed with PTSD from the traumatic event. This is also important, and I still somehow managed to handle everything. Elle has changed all his contacts and has not updated the courts on his whereabouts. After she passed, my mum's lawyer took her will, and we went through the probate court system. Since my mum had been granted sole possession, and as per her will and the videos that my lawyer and the judges had all set up prior to her passing, everything was to be transferred to me. I had to sign some paperwork with the judges, just agreeing to everything that had been set up, but it was all done legally and properly. I also took all of my mum's medical notes, including the note from the original doctor that spoke about Elle's outburst and my mum's fears. Unfortunately, both my lawyer and the judge said they can't hold him responsible for her death, but they all do agree that his actions did lead to her death. I am still in court as we speak to try and push this through to have him criminally held responsible. I know it's a long shot, but I'm still trying. My lawyer is saying it's like a 60-40 chance, but she's seeing what she can do based on the evidence and confessions we have from him. There is a chance, but it is slim. The home and everything she owned got transferred to me, so I am now the registered owner of the house with sole physical possession. I've also been granted her life insurance, which all went to paying off her debt, including their joint line of credit, credit card, etc., and pretty much everything he thought he would be getting by waiting for her to die was given to me and approved by the judge. I have agreed with the courts, because I am not a bad person, that I will honor the 50% buyout that was agreed upon when we started this whole fight. However, any debt he owes me, because he still owns the 50% in equity only, will be deducted from the buyout balance. We will also not be getting the house reappraised because of the renovations this house needs that I will be paying for. He now owes me over $50,000 in debt and climbing based on any renovations I do the home during my ownership, paying off the joint mortgage and paying off the joint line of credit. My lawyer also wants to go for 50% of all legal fees and 50% of anything I lose due to my PTSD diagnosis from all of this. But they need to find him first. Now, since no one can contact Elle, my province here in Canada only has a 2-year statutory limit for having claims open in courts. The claim he opened to get the house back has been thrown out in the court system, saying that he has abandoned claim and title. I showed up in court, but he did not. After some internet digging, my friend has found that L has taken off to Mexico and is not even in Canada anymore, which also violates the court order that was placed on him when he was evicted from the home. He was not to leave Canada until things were settled. So that's a whole different story there, and my lawyer is handling that part because that has nothing to do with me. But until he returns, the courts are not worried about really anything. Now, in the event he doesn't return, and let's just say he dies in Mexico, my lawyer and the judge has advised me we will just his estate with the court for the 50% equity to be transferred to me in collateral to the debt that is owed. However, I still own the house, I have sole possession, and in all legal aspects, the house belongs to me. If he does come back, he will be facing repercussions for leaving Canada, but if he does try and reopens another claim, he can't. Since the claim was set as abandoned, my lawyer is saying he can't open another one, so he will be stuck in either A, taking the offer, or B, not taking it, and I just do what I wrote above and petition his estate and the courts. But either way, in any situation, he will not be getting back possession of the home. So yeah, at this point, I am still going to court to have him held responsible. The courts and lawyers are all on my side, and they were the ones who granted me the house and everything. So I legally took everything from him because his actions led to my mom's delay in getting treatments and thus killed my mom.